Hey, what's good, Cowboys Nation? How y'all doing? I did a video earlier, not earlier, but yesterday, but I had deleted it because I was at work and I was rushing through, and I didn't get the points off like I wanted to. So then I did a tweet. You know, it's my tweet was domination up front, play smart, coach smart, do your job, trust the man to the left and to the right of you. And that's basically what my video is about. But like I said, I rushed it and I went back. I kind of looked at it and I just, even when I did it, I didn't feel like I did good. I felt like I was rushing. I was just not doing a good job. So I deleted it. And then, like I said, I did that tweet. But on the domination up front, it's about, of course, you want to say, domination up front. But it's when for me, it's when you're going to dominate up front at the right times, because you're going to lose battles, on the offense and defensive line. One thing I learned from Brian Bottas and listening to him is you don't judge an offensive lineman off of his 2 snaps. You judge him off all 60. If he plays 65 snaps, judge him off of those 65 snaps. If he loses, but if he wins 63 of his 65 snaps, that's a damn good game. Even if he wins 60 out of 65, that's an outstanding game. But what it's about is, winning the battles is when they lose that battle, what you hope is that it doesn't cost you. It isn't on a 3rd and 1, a 4th and 1. It doesn't get your quarterback sacked. It doesn't, make your quarterback, get hit and the ball's tipped in the air and intercepted, or he's hit for a strip sack fumble recovery. And so for me, it's one thing. I was sitting there at work yesterday. I drive a forklift, so 12 hours, so you get to do a lot of thinking. And for me, on the offensive line, it's dominating when you don't want to lose. It's on that 3rd and short, when you got to get that first down. You got to blow that man off that ball. Okay, I can say that, blow him off the ball. Push that man back off the ball. On 4th and 1, you can't lose that rep. It's then that's when you gotta hunker down. You gotta push that that cat off the way. And on defense, it's the same thing. Hey, it's time to get off the field. 3rd and 1, 4th and inches. Can you get low enough and push that man back, that lineman back? Give your linebackers enough room to push through, scrape through, and hit the quarterback backwards. Hit that running back in the backfield. Stop him for a loss. Can you do that? That's, to me, what I mean, domination up front. Then, my next one, like I said, was play smart. And it's in reference to, hey, look, if you're a running back on the offense, running back, receiver, hey, if it's 3rd and short, don't be in the backfield dancing around. Hit that hole, get that yard, and keep going forward. Even if it's, you're 2nd and 5, you've got the first down. Don't then run backwards so you can make a man miss. And now you just lost 2 yards. And now you're 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. 4th and inches, 3rd and, and if you're a receiver, it's 3rd and 6. Don't run a 5-yard route. Play smart. Use some common sense. Do what you're supposed to do on those routes. On defense, it's 3rd and 4. You have a chance to get off the field. Don't be that guy that lines up offsides and gives them an automatic first down. Even if you made a stop, you got an interception that's returned for a touchdown, your guy has sacked the quarterback, and now they got another 3 downs because you wasn't playing smart. You didn't do what you're supposed to do. That's what I mean by play smart. Do what you're in the moment of when we got to move those sticks, or you got to get off that field. You have to play smart. You can't. That's not the time to get a penalty. That's not the time to run your route short of the yards to gain. You have to play smart. You have to come on now. You got to do what you got to do to help your quarterback, to help your defense. You know, your defense is probably tired. Hey, you're getting off the field. You know, our quarterback, I'm like this. I said a lot of times last year and in the past where you're getting off the field and there's bonehead penalty, guy lined up on sides, guy hit the quarterback late. You can't have that. A guy, you know, you run a good route, but you run it short of the sticks. Running back got the first down, but he wants to do more, so he spins around to run backwards, and now he doesn't have the first down no more. Play smart. Use your mind. Next is coach smart. You got this defense that's outstanding. It can be top 1. It can be elite. If you're 4th and 1, even at the 50, sometimes it's better just to punt the ball. At the 40, you know, hey, you know what? Do we want to take this chance on a long field goal, or do we want to punt this ball here? Our defense, we can pin this ball. We got a Pro Bowl punter. We can pin this ball, pin this team within the 5, pin them at the 1-yard line, and we can just let our defense just go. Punt the ball. Coach smart. You know, if it's, you know, you're on DQ, you know, if it's, hey, look, you know, hey, we can do this, you know, they have to score here. They got to do this. My guys can get off the field if we stop them. If you know that you don't have the secondary, excuse me, which we do, but if you see that your guys are struggling, or they're lagging, or they're whatever, you know, they're tired, don't sit in that all-out blitz. Drop back, play coverage. Be smart. Part of, you know, helping your players is your players play smart. It's also about the coaches play smart. Yeah, I get the whole, well, I trust my guys. I trust our guys. But sometimes you got to help your guys help themselves. So, part of your players playing smart is also you coaches smart. My next one was do your job. If your job is to contain the edge, contain the edge. If your job is to fill the A gap, the B gap, to force, that running back into all the ass and trash, do that. If you're a running back and it's 3rd and 2, and yet they got a blitz screaming off the edge, I don't care if it's Deuce, I don't care if it's Rico, I don't care if it's TP, I don't care if it's Hunter. If you got to stick your neck in there to knock that dude back or to at least slow him down. You do whatever you got to do to let Dak get that pass off and then Dak don't get hit and that y'all got another chance to either, one, he completes a short pass and it's a touchdown, or you at least get the first down. Do your job. Defense, if don't fall for the double moves. I know Diggs is all world. He's the man. He's everything. I'm happy that man got paid. But sometimes it's just, hey, look, I'm not falling for it. I'm doing what I got to do to get my boys off this field, getting the ball back to Dak in this explosive offense. And sometimes it's just, corners. Hey, come up. Force them back inside. Force them to say, hey, look, okay, this man's not soft. He's going to come up and he's going to hit us. He's going to come up and he's going to do whatever he got to do for his team to win. He's going to come up. Safeties, if you're down there in that linebacker row, trust me, man, look, I'm not the biggest dude in the world. Y'all could probably see by this, I'm sure. I played football in high school. I remember dudes 3 times my size coming at me, and I'm 100 pounds. These dudes 2-something, almost, I'm like, come on. And these dudes is all state. I'm a freshman. I'm a sophomore. And I got to block. I got to come up but I did it. I didn't know no better, but I did it. I got blown off the ball, but I slowed that blocker down so somebody else could come up and maybe get to the runner. But if I just whiff, that blocker is just up out in the wind. Do something to slow the blocker down and to slow the runner down. You got to do your job. You got to do something to help your team rally to the ball. The reason why I'm kind of harping on defense is, like I said, I'm a defensive-minded person. I play both offense and defense and special teams. I started on special teams as a sophomore on varsity. So, I love to hit people. So, therefore, I'm a defensive-minded guy. I love running the ball because, I love hitting people. But when your job is to stick your nose in there so that guy can get that inch, you got TP. If you're blocking, you got TP. You're a lead blocker for TP. For a guy like Deuce. Even for that man Rico, man. Do what you got to do to come out there this week. And not just this week, but every week. These are the keys for every damn week for victories. Yeah, there's going to be other things, stopping this guy, slowing this guy down, making this team one-dimensional, all this and that. But at the end of the day, you don't do your job, none of that matters. Last but not least, trust the man next to you. It's along with doing your job. If the man next to you's job is to fill that A gap, trust that man to do that. If his job is to fill the A gap and your job is to fill the edge, stay out there. Especially because on these running quarterbacks, hey, if they want to fake like they're going to run it in the middle, you keep that edge. If you're that end, that linebacker, you keep that edge. Let them whose job is supposed to hit that running back if he comes in the middle, let them do that. If your job is to force that quarterback Hey, look, my guys, if he hands this ball off to this running back, my guys are going to fill this hole. My guys are going to do the damn job. My guys are going to do the damn thing. My guys are going to do their thug thing. And I'm going to do, don't chase stats. Don't worry about the sack. Don't worry about getting that assist tackle. You know, because film room's going to show, hey, you know what? Yeah, you went in there on the tackle, but damn it, that edge was solidified. If he would have kept it, it shows on tape. Hey, man, you're not going to keep that ball. You have to hand it off and hope for the best. Because if you don't, that man's right there on that edge. That edge is sealed. You're not getting around them. They're not doing that. And you got the dogs in the middle to stop it all. You got the dogs in the middle to stop it all. So, trust the man next to you to do his job. If you're supposed to be in this coverage, don't cheat left, don't cheat right, unless the coach tells you to. Receivers, if your job is to clear out this zone, clear out this man, do that. Hey, if your job is to sell like you're going deep, sell it like you're going to catch the ball. Even if you know it's a run, you keep selling it. Because, hey, you know what? That DB, he's going to be like, oh, here they go again. He's just flying. And one of those times, hey, Dak's going to bootleg it like this. That corner's going to cheat. He's going to be like, oh, he does this every time. But, hey, the people upstairs in the booth going to be like, hey, man, that dude, he's starting to just be lazy with it. He starts taking off. So as he sees that ball doing whatever, he takes off. And then, guess what? The late second quarter, early third quarter, fourth quarter, if you got to go into overtime, guess what? They're going to show that play. That corner's going to do that thing. And guess what? Now you got a touchdown. All because you did your damn job. And you did what you're supposed to do. You trusted the coaches. You trusted everybody to, hey, that part of them trusted you to do your job is setting you up. If you do your job, you're setting them up. You're setting everybody up. So, man, you know, like I said, man, domination up front. I think this is probably one of my longest videos. But it's domination up front. And it's when you dominate, especially. You want to dominate. I'm a greedy person, man. I want 90+%. I know it may not be realistic because, you know, the Giants got some dogs, man. And they got some bad dudes. But I still think we're going to dominate these cats. I'm like Vach. I don't go through and I say 13-4, but I don't go through and pick who we going to lose to. It's just one of them things where, hey, you lose games. You know, shiza happens. You know, whatever, not, you know. But, man, it's a team game. It starts up top. Everything we do this year, it has to be about domination. And I've been thinking about that this year, even before Coach Mike put out Seize Everything. Part of seizing everything is, to me, domination. I'm a soldier, you know. It's mostly, if you've watched a couple of my videos, man, it's about putting fear in people at times. Sorry, had a moment there for a second. You know, it's battlefield can be dirty sometimes. Um, when you seize that moment, you keep seizing it. You keep doing what you got to do. When you show a force, play in, play out, show a force, dominate, execution, perfection, to the utmost that you can make it. If you can't win 90, 80, make it 70. But make those 70% count when it matters most. Make every rep count. Now, I probably sound like a coach right now, or a leader, or a team leader, or just somebody, just whatever, but it's about making it count when it's supposed to. So do that. That's what I expect of this team. I said in one of my videos earlier this year, I got nothing but great feeling about this team. And I think we have the squad to go all the way, to win it all. I'm not going to say I saw that. I didn't say that last year. I said we can win a playoff game or two last year because I believe in 4. Even though we lost a lot of people last year, I put out that, hey, I still think we can win a playoff game or 2. Year before, I thought we'd win 1. Last year, I thought we'd win 1 or 2. This year, I'm thinking Super Bowl. That's where I'm at. You know, it's just how I'm feeling. You know, it's this week's game is key. A lot of us watched the game last night. It was a good game. I'm glad football's back. But for me, as y'all see, man, hey, Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys for life. Ride them, die, player. Go get this victory. One game at a time. One play at a time. One play at a time. One quarter at a time. One drive at a time. Go out, dominate, kick ass, and take names. Cowboys Nation, it's time to rise up, baby. We about to show and prove. Dallas Cowboys for life, baby. 1.